welcome to Total Vitality. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, breakfast for most people is the most important meal of the day. It's always good to get a nutritious start to the day, kickstart your system, but it's not always easy to have something healthy, especially with our very busy lifestyles. Well, lucky for you and for me today, we're in the kitchen at Country Grocer, and joining me today is Sandra Bottrell from RawLove Superfoods. Thank you so much, Sandra, for joining us.
Thanks, Julia. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Well, today you're going to show us a few ideas on how we can incorporate a healthy, nutritious breakfast or snack into our day that's going to be not too long to prepare either, are you?
No, today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple green smoothie. And it's a beautiful, delicious way to get loads of greens and some really lovely, delicious fruit into your day.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so what have we got here?
Okay, what we're using today, as I said, this is a very simple smoothie. Most people will have some fruits in their kitchen. So I've used an apple and an orange and a banana, which most people will have. We're starting with gorgeous kale. Now this kale is part of the cabbage family, and it's really high in phytonutrients and lots of calcium and iron, so that's great to add into a smoothie.
Wow, okay, yep.
And then we've got frozen bananas. I've used beautiful ripe bananas, so they're nice and tasty, and I've pre-frozen them, so they give it a nice, icy, cool flavour.
Right.
And I've got some lovely Pink Lady apples. I can either use Pink Lady or Red Delicious or Fuji apples.
Yeah.
And some really beautiful, lovely, juicy oranges.
Okay, what else have we got?
And now we've got some gorgeous coconut water, and coconut water is fantastic. It's a lovely light coconut flavour, but it's full of electrolytes, so it's really great for hydration, and it's a lovely addition to the fruit and the veggies that we're adding into the smoothie today. And then I've just got some lovely filtered water as well. And that depends on how much you want to add, whether you want it thicker or a little bit thinner. So
sure.
Everyone's different for that.
Yeah. Okay, all right, well, let's get started. What goes in first?
Okay, well, the first thing you add in is the liquid. You want that at the bottom of the blender, and you actually need to have quite a strong blender, because we're blending greens that are not being cooked and fruit.
Yeah.
So we don't want, it's called a smoothie, so we want it smooth. We don't want lumps. I don't like lumps in things, and most people don't. So
okay.
First of all, we'll add our coconut water. I'm going to add the oranges. Apples.
So you just pop it all in, straight in like that, just layer it up.
Yep. And our bananas. And then lastly, we put in the greens. Now you can put as much or as little in it as you want. I mean, I would suggest if you're starting off with a green smoothie that you just use a little bit until you get used to it.
Yeah.
You won't taste it because the flavours of the fruit will take over the green flavour, but and just some water as well, so use a bit more.
Okay, let's give it a go and have a try.
Okay, cool, this will be a bit noisy.
Okay.
And you just start off very slow. Got a plunger here that we can...
That is blending it so well.
Yeah, well you can see that there's some bits there. You need to keep blending it until it's really smooth.
I am amazed. That's just broken down all the fruit. Okay, now this is really quite green. So kids do sort of like green things, your lime cordials and things like that. They love anything green. But do you have any sort of special names or anything that you say to the kids to get them to drink it?
Well, when I'm teaching parents, I suggest to call it a Shrek smoothie, and then they get a bit excited about that. Oh, Shrek smoothie, so they'll like that. So
Shrek smoothie, good idea.
Some of the children really love it. Most of them find it okay when they know it's called a Shrek smoothie.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't tell them what's in it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what it's like.
Okay, nice and smooth and creamy.
Yeah, you can see that it's very creamy and there's no lumps in it. So I really recommend to blend it so that you're getting it really, really smooth.
There we go, it's lovely. Okay, let's have a try. That is really nice. You can't taste the greens in that at all. It's creamy, so the banana creaminess is coming through, and it's very tropical fruit sort of flavour, isn't it?
Yeah, well that's why I really advise to use really sweet fruit.
Yeah.
Because not only is sweet fruit better for our digestion, I recommend not to eat unripe fruit unless it's papaya. You can eat that unripe, but the riper the better, and then it tastes sweeter, hides the greens, makes it that tropical flavour, and just gives it a really beautiful taste. And I mean, you could drink all of that in a morning, and you've got your 3 pieces of
Beautiful
fruit and
colour
a whole heap
too.
of greens. Yeah.
So tell us, you did freeze the banana and it is extra ripe. So is that for the benefit of the flavour?
Yes, it is. What I do is I like to get my bananas when they're very ripe, and they're obviously a lot cheaper too, because most people don't want them when they're ripe.
That's it.
So if you go to your greengrocer and you can get them, like they have them normally in the packets and they're ready to throw out. Yeah, and then take them home and cut them up, peel them, and freeze them on a plate so that they're separate. And then when they're frozen, put them in like Ziploc bags, sandwich bags. And you can do the same for mangoes, and you can do the same for berries or pineapples, and get them really cheap and have a whole load in the freezer, so that then you can just get the rest of the fruit to add in.
Yeah, okay. Well, just quickly, in case you don't have kale, what other greens could you use?
You could use spinach is a great one. You can use cos lettuce, cucumber. I just recommend whatever's in your fridge that you think you can blend up that's not too overpowering, and just blend it with some gorgeous fruit, and then you just won't taste it.
Sounds good. Easy, delicious breakfast or a snack on the go.
Yeah, full of nutrients.
Well, there you go. Something easy. You can try it out with the kids. It's lots of fun. You can make all different sort of colours and flavours. Give it a go. Just experiment with the different flavours in your fridge and have some fun. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thanks, Julia. Thanks for having me.
If you'd like any more information or you'd like to watch more episodes of Total Vitality, then please visit our website. And thank you so much for watching.